Hello to all my dear friends and students. I'm Behruz Begum, and I'm here with you for the first session of the Corona Render Engine online course. In this first session, let's discuss some general information about the Corona Render Engine. First, I'll go to their website to provide you with an overview, and then we'll start the course. Guys, the Corona Render Engine website is filtered, so you'll need to use an appropriate VPN to access the site. Once we enter the site, you'll see that Corona is one of the most popular render engines in the field of architectural visualization, commonly known as Archviz. In this video, one of the prominent CG professors compares popular render engines. He demonstrates that without adjusting any settings, he tested these renders and found that Corona was the only render engine that produced the best results with default settings. As you can see, Corona gave the best results, and in this video he personally recommends Corona as the best choice for architectural visualization and Archviz artists. In this video, one of the prominent CG professors compares popular render engines. He demonstrates that without adjusting any settings, he tested these renders and found that Corona was the only render engine that produced the best results with default settings. As you can see, Corona gave the best results, and in this video he personally recommends Corona as the best choice for architectural visualization and Archviz artists. Guys, one important point is that Chaos Group owns both Corona and V-Ray render engines. Chaos Group is the main company behind V-Ray, based in Bulgaria. I think it's been about 3 years since they acquired the rights to Corona, and now we can use both engines. I won't debate V-Ray versus Corona, because their newer versions are quite similar. It's more a matter of personal preference. I'm not saying whether V-Ray or Corona is more powerful, as each has advantages in different areas. However, Corona is specifically designed for architectural visualization, which is why we're using Corona instead of V-Ray in this course. In the news you see here, Corona version 7 for Cinema 4D has been released. Each version has its hotfix. For example, there's version 7 hotfix 1 for 3D Studio Max. I can click on it to download it, and here it shows the new features. I won't download it now, and we'll return to our discussion. From this section, we can check the news. As of now, March 4, 2022, Corona has 2 render engines, one for 3ds Max and one for Cinema 4D. So currently, Corona can be installed on these 2 software platforms, and we'll be working with the 3ds Max version. In the previous course and the first chapter of the graph modeling package, we'll talk in detail about workshops and advanced techniques in the upcoming chapters. Let's go to the gallery section. Guys, I think over 1,000 works are submitted to this website daily, and the best works created with Corona Render Engine are published here. It doesn't matter if you're Iranian, how many followers you have, or what your educational degree is. What matters here is your portfolio. As you can see, there are examples from various fields. This isn't just architectural visualization, but other industries too. So, here's an important point. With Corona, besides environmental and architectural visualization, we can also learn product rendering, like clothing renders. You can count on it for these purposes. In fact, it's about presentation, not just architecture, but also packaging presentations for various food products. All of these, guys, are extremely profitable fields. I even see Iranian artists here in this section, where an Iranian artist's name is shown. I've seen many Iranian artists featured here. You can visit this website yourself and explore it. The next important section is about features. Here, you can find the capabilities and overall functionality of Corona Render Engine. You can download these PDFs once to review them. I've done this already. This one is for Cinema 4D, which we're not focusing on, but our focus is on this one. You can download it, and we'll examine the features together. Here's a complete explanation about Corona Render Engine, highlighting its high quality, ease of use, speed, and unique interactive rendering. Hello. Various types of lights, effects, and special materials. Look at all these dirty materials we can use. A very important point is that Corona render engine is CPU-based. See here it says CPU base, meaning the main hardware requirement is the CPU. The more powerful your CPU, the faster you can render. In the next section, guys, you can purchase a license. There are extensive explanations here. I also want to show you a technique. For example, if you don't understand a section and your English isn't good, you can copy this part and paste it into Google Translate to easily see the translation. Alternatively, we can install a browser extension here. In this video, one of the prominent CG professors compares popular render engines. He demonstrates that without adjusting any settings, he tested these renders and found that Corona was the only render engine that produced the best results with default settings. As you can see, Corona gave the best results, and in this video he personally recommends Corona as the best choice for architectural visualization and Archviz artists. For example, for the first step of working with Macs, they've provided YouTube links and explained what to do. We'll cover all these installation and crack methods. Now, I'll go to the forums section. Guys, Corona's forum is one of the most valuable places for learning and asking questions. Why? All artists working in this field communicate through the software forum. You can go to the forum section and ask any questions you have there. You can see various social networks and official tutorials from the company itself. We'll learn these together. All the techniques are taught right here, but most students don't have the patience to come here and take a look, so this section will be new to many of you. Please review all these sections, and even if your English isn't good, you'll still you. There are webinars held on specific dates by Corona Academy. And here it shows the plug-ins that are compatible with Corona and can be used with it. Corona Render Engine supports all professional plugins and scripts like Phoenix and Forest Pack. Forest Pack is the best tool we need right now. We always use these plugins for creating and multiplying grass and various landscaping elements. We've discussed Forest Pack extensively in the next chapters and in the mastering course. Rail Clone is another. It also supports multi-scatter, bitmap shapes, color correct, Rism UV, and various HDR studios. So if you have a specific script or plugin that you want to use in Corona, come here to check if it's supported or not. Materials section. Here are the special materials that Corona provides us. Volume materials for creating fog and atmosphere that you see are through these. Corona base materials can simulate various types of glass and metals. Corona also has a complete and excellent library of materia. We can also create complex materials. What you see here are ready-made materials from CG Source Studio. In the past, we used these, which provide you with an exceptional library that you can use whether you work with V-Ray or Corona. These need to be installed separately, which we'll discuss later. These are Rism UV materials that have a contract with Corona, and these are Peter Guthrie HDRs that most students are familiar with. Even the models and companies that are compatible with Corona Ulmo. Vantage, guys, is an animation creation program that's the latest product from Chaos Group. We can use it to create animations in minimal time. I promise the next package will definitely be Vantage, and we'll do amazing things with it. Let's go to Corona's download section. The latest version that's been released is version 7. Version 8 is also out, but it's in beta and not ready for use yet. The latest usable version C on this date, its first hotfix is available for download. You can click here to start downloading, or you can go to older versions. Most people say they're okay with Corona 6 for now, as there's not much difference. Here they've provided various options where you can download previous versions. Now I'll click on Buy Now. Guys, we can purchase a Corona license. It's not too expensive, so you can buy it. In my opinion, if you can afford it, definitely purchase it because Corona is very active annually with an exceptional team behind it. That's why they update it even more frequently than once a year. If you want to update without hassle whenever a new update comes out, don't wait 6 months. When Corona 7 is. In my opinion, if you can afford it, definitely purchase it because Corona is very active annually with an exceptional team behind it. That's why they update it even more frequently than once a year. If you want to update without hassle whenever a new update comes out, don't wait 6 months. When Corona 7 is released, I think it's appealing in those first few months when not everyone has access to it. By the time Corona 7, Verray also releases a new version with similar features. That's enough for the first session. Let's go ahead and install the software and activate the rendering engine. Just make sure the material library file is next to the program installation file when installing it, and check it from here. Have a great day.